I can't keep taking my glasses off. I can't do it for the people anymore. The aesthetic's not worth it. I can't see. Y'all see me up here like trying to click buttons for links and stuff. I look so old, dude.
We're there.
I can't
We're
keep
there.
up with it anymore. I got my tea, a little beverage for the day. Oh, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Jovial Pursuit Podcast. I am your host, Jovi, with my co-host Brandon. We've been gone for a hot minute for a couple different reasons. Brandon was out on vacay. Fantastic. Love that for him. Jovan went through other things. He went through
some other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to bug you while you were on vacay, but your boy kind of went left.
What happened?
Oh, okay. So my mental health hasn't been as good as I thought it was. And I thought I had things under wraps. I was good. And then Jill and I were talking and I was like, oh, something's not right. And she's like, do you think you might be having a manic episode right now?
As he's building a shelf from scratch, like what do you mean?
So Monday, scrub my house flawless.
Can we? All right, we got pause there because like there are like manic episodes where you're like, that's not okay, but like when the cleaning one hits, I'm like,
that's part one.
Oh no.
I came in on the good side. Spending habits have been excessive. Your boy been not giving and you want dollars? You want dollars? Everybody gets dollars. I looked at that bank account. I said, hey, who took all my money?
That one hits a lot harder than the cleaning one.
Bro, my PayPal. Whew, I had money in here. Yep. I had $1,000+ in here. Why did it say 300? Oh man.
Man, if we had money, we'd be really generous because like it would be like
my daughter got so much stuff.
Like what do you need? What do you need?
Clothes? We got clothes. She got clothes. I got her kiddie pool. I got her fucking Rocky dinosaur. Like, oh,
nice. Okay,
I bought a lawnmower.
No. Wait, what?
I bought a lawnmower. We got a little yard now, so I'm like, I'm buying a lawnmower. I'm getting out there. I assembled it yesterday.
Sorry. My first thought when you're like, I bought a lawnmower was like, oh man, when the dizziness hits, I can see you just going in circles and be like, that's gonna be a sweet looking lawn.
It sucks after a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. Back when we
but
had
like,
the
but you know, like how like some people do like the lawn art stuff, and you're just like, oh, okay. You don't do back and forth. You're like,
you do zigzags.
Okay. Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to do that.
It's abstract, you know?
Yeah.
I decided to mimic Stevie Wonder one day and just like go for it.
I was like, I'm on my lawn like Stevie Wonder out here.
Yo, love you, Stevie. You've been my favorite since I was like 3, bro.
Oh man.
Come on, let me tell my jokes.
There is nothing but respect and love for Stevie.
Oh, admiration too, man. That man. It wasn't until I got heavier into the faith as an adult that I realized the majority of the songs I've been singing since childhood are praise songs. or they're pulled directly from scripture. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, so you've been
He's
preaching. You've been preaching to the people.
yeah. Also on my so
Mhm.
this is a plug for
Ooh,
like people. I'm gonna make sure I get the man's
all
name
right.
right. Um so on vacation, because it's 30 hours. We drove 30 hours straight. Day one. I was like, I need a really good audiobook. Man, and like I listen to a lot of stuff and read a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Michael Harriot is the author, and he wrote a book called Black AF History. So good. So
You
good.
love black people so much.
Oh,
I love that, dude.
it was like it was a book that so I've read lots of things, right? And
Of course.
so like anytime someone like I love being at Thanksgiving and someone's like, "Let's talk about how we came together as peaceful people." And I want to be like, "Y'all, we
Oh,
kidnapped them and ransomed them, be like, feed us or else." Like Pocahontas is gonna get it
there's
if
so
you
many things tangled into that. Because then you've got the writings from Columbus that talks about there being black people here already when he got here. So it's
yeah,
like how much of the Atlantic slave trade was actually from Africa and how many of us were already here, because there's also documented fact of Africans making it over to California.
yeah, yeah. Um so he actually like goes into all and it was just a great book that I think was short enough and like detailed enough where it basically was like for anyone that's just trying to be like how do African Americans fit in with like America? And he's just like
Uh,
this and just like
the back
everything.
tapestry
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
all
Yeah, no, he goes into like all of it. All of it.
absolute. Oh,
And it was
I love
so
that type
good.
of stuff, dude.
So good.
Um, I've been,
And
yeah. Go ahead,
and
my fault.
um so have you ever read much by Ida B. Wells at all?
Only in high school.
Okay. So she's not known too much. You get a lot of people out there like Booker T.
Mhm.
Washington, yeah, Frederick Douglass.
But I feel like we had a good section on her in
Right.
social studies, but
Like
past
she's
that.
she's prominent, but he like goes into detail about how
Mhm.
she essentially grabs like early civil rights leaders from like by their ear and is like, "Listen to me.
There
You
were
need to listen up."
so many black women that were doing that, and they don't get the credit that they deserve.
So he goes into so much detail about
Oh,
like
absolutely.
all the African American women that like it just great. Great stuff. So
Yeah.
I so it's
Shout
a
out to
plug
black
like
women.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And anytime anyone's like, There's no such thing as racism or systemic racism," he like goes into all of it. And it is just data points. It's not like playing on feelings because then people would be like,
Every progressive thing that we have in this country is based off of racism. The
"Mhm,
implementation of it is because of racism.
mhm,
It's funny, I was watching a video this morning. Someone was criticizing the Don about his trip over there to China, with the, like, 30 plus execs from here in America. And we talk about, the loss of DEI and those initiatives, and it's
mhm,
like, so they did just wanna bring it back to white people, white men leading, because when you look at the conference table, there's not a colored face on there.
mhm,
Not a single hint of melanin to in the entire distribution.
mhm,
That does that doesn't make any sense for where we are as a country. We're a country of it's a multicultural, multifaceted,
mhm."
country, and if you're gonna say that you're gonna bring the best of the best, to say that it's only white y come on now. Come
There's enough data points to be like, there might be some white people there, but not
Yeah,
all.
of
Not
course.
all.
Some of them are gonna be there. But
Not
there's gonna
all.
be
Like,
prominent speakers of a lot of different backgrounds there.
dude, can you imagine what it's like to be like Xi Jinping talking with the Don right now? Like you, like that'd be like going in there and be like, "Y- like Don, you
You know,
are,
I could
you're
take you
stuck."
down, bro. Well, you're right here. You know, I could do it. I could, bro.
Yeah,
Trump tried that handshake thing. You know, where he pulls you in.
yeah,
Xi Jinping, he's like, bro, I'll hold steady. As a matter of fact, I know you got edema, so I'm just gonna hold strong right here. You ain't got no strength, bro. Try me,
yeah.
try me. And
Do it,
he's like,
do it.
as a matter of fact, you're a good man. You're a good man. He crumbled once he got over there. Oh my goodness, what are we
But
doing?
that's the thing though, is like when he's out there, like first of all, like when people are like, "Oh, Xi Jinping's a great guy," I'm like he's not. Like,
Mm-mm. It's
like,
better than what we got. I'm not gonna lie to
oh,
you. It's currently better than what we got.
they're okay.
I'm saying currently.
You can't look at Xi Jinping and be like, "What happened to the Uyghurs?" and be like,
You can't. You literally can't.
yeah,
And the
that's because
Taiwanese
he's gonna be
right
like,
now.
yeah,
Like,
and he's gonna be like, "You're going with them." Like,
I'm like, I mean, I can't say they're any better, they're no worse. Like, we're we're on par. And
yeah,
that's not where we want to be.
I think, yeah. So that, oh, but yeah, then you have
Oh.
the when I saw when I saw the new, I think you either sent it to me or I saw it pop up like, "Oh, giant statue." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, this. Come on
Did I
now."
send you it tumbled down? Because God don't play?
No, you didn't.
Oh, it's
No,
broken. Oh, I took a screenshot of it too.
it's broken already,
Like the next day.
dude.
Oh my goodness. It was hilarious. Because I told Jill about it that night and she's like, this is just ridiculous. And I'm like, the next day I show her the picture. Here, let me see. Pull it up.
It's about, oh,
It's
goodness.
a whole idol statue, but we're not gonna get into that. We should one day.
I mean,
We should tell the people what's up, what's up. But today we gotta catch him up on us being gone. Brandon, you've been out gallivanting in these streets. I've been spending money at my house. You know, happens.
yeah.
Um, I do have a couple topics that I want to go over today. Um, but is there anything about your trip that you wanted to tell the people? You know, I know you had a good time up at
So,
Yosemite.
so, so, um, so I've been like dizzy since one excursion. And
I
my
gotta tell you about
equ-
that too. Shit.
oh, my equilibrium's been goofy, man. Like, because we did a whale watch tour
Mm-hmm.
off of Monterey, which if people have it, phenomenal time. Because Monterey, like tons of sea life out there.
Right.
So I geeked out because I like nature a lot. So sometimes if I can't be in it, I'm gonna watch a show about it
Mm-hmm.
because I like it.
Naturally.
I kid you not. I started. So we're on the boat, and I start seeing maybe like a half mile to a mile out. There's a lot of birds, and then I start seeing like pelicans dive bombing, and I was like, "Oh, it's a bait ball! It's a bait ball! We gotta get out of there!" And the people on the boat were like, just like, "Why is this
So
man so excited?" I was like, "You don't get it. David Attenborough's probably gonna pop up right
David
over there.
Attenborough.
He's gonna be right over there, and he's gonna be talking about a bunch of things." And we get over there,
Is this
and it was
Centennial
like
now?
dolphins as far as you could see, like
Mm,
hundreds upon hundreds of them.
goodness.
And then all of a sudden, all like there's humpback whales just breaching and everywhere, and it was awesome,
Do you want me to post
awesome.
some of the pictures that you sent me?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, I'll do that. Gives me something to do. Some incentive value to put these episodes up. Oh, that was the other part of the manic episode. I didn't put the last 2 episodes up.
Wait, what? So they're just like sitting there? Okay, so you were going through it.
Well, yeah, I didn't wanna tell you about it.
But that's like going through it if you're like,
Yeah. Bro, it's been not so good.
okay. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah, it's been not so good. I'm working on it. Now that it's been identified, I'm working on it. Which brings me to my mental health topic of the day. Um, Something that I had a conversation with my wife about. As you know, most of the conversations, the deep ones that I pull, are from my own life, and there was something that we were going over as a clarifying point because we had been having a disagreement about something, and it was about communication and disagreements and like, how some people will pull away
Yeah.
and not address things, if even if somebody looks intimidating or something, or like they're not in the mood to really talk, they shut down. And I was thinking about my own issues and how far I've come with them, and it's only because I've learned to fight through these moments. So like if I'm super upset and angry about something, I can't stay at a 10. I have to drop it down because I have to get, my point across, understanding, make sure I'm hearing the other side as well, so that we end this better than we started.
Mhm.
And for a long time, I would force a conversation to go on, making sure I had every bit of understanding, known I got every piece off my chest. There's nothing left after this. And I'll let you know, that's actually not the best way to go about things. It's
No.
really not. Um, and as much as I felt, you know, okay, I got everything off my chest, that's better. I can move on from this and go forward. It ends up laying a lot on the other person. So I've had to navigate this system of how do I find a way to progress in these conversations while not keeping the same trend.
Yeah.
And that's something that I find is adaptable to pretty much all situations that people go through, especially if it's heavy for them, is like, you're so pressed about it, but you don't want to lay that pressure on somebody else. How do you navigate that ground
Yeah.
where you have to keep fighting still, but you also do have to put limiters, so to speak, in your brain. Um, Bringing yourself to like, okay, I know I'm peaking. Let me take a breath, reassess this moment, and in real time, and go forward after that. Um,
Yeah.
would you say what would you say about a situation like that? I guess to further the discussion, what are your ideas after that? I have more to say, but I don't want to just
Well,
bogart the conversation.
wait, what the conversation?
Bogart?
Dang, I like the vocabulary. Sorry, like, well done, sir. That was a great. Sorry, that was really distracting. Like
that's
Bogart,
that's
like,
crazy because
whoo,
I've been using that since high school.
good.
S
No, I haven't heard that in a long time. But sorry.
Bro,
Um,
don't bogart the joint. We were using that for weed talk.
well done.
Okay,
Okay.
appreciation.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's good. I it's I think what's hard. So in my mind, like in those moments when you're trying to communicate, it's like such a. I think one thing that people need to realize is that it's a process, and you kind of need each other sometimes because sometimes people don't even know what they're thinking or feeling or needing. So there's like this volley of like sort of describing it together, figuring out like what do I actually need,
So true. So
and
true.
I think sometimes um like it's kind of annoying that my wife knows me enough now where sometimes she'll jump the gun on something. Like this morning I was talking with her about this, like I got this text and I was like, "Can you believe this?" And she was like, "Your pride is just getting upset for some weird reason." And I was like, "No, it's not." And then I went, "What is it?" And then I was like, "Ah, no, yeah, me." So I think there's this like needing to understand that it's a process to figure it out, and you need
Mhm.
the other party to sort of weigh in. But you also need like some validation at the same time. So it's like this dance where you kind of need. Sometimes we need to be challenged. Sometimes we need to be validated. Sometimes we need to sort of second guess what we're thinking and feeling, and just being like,
Mhm.
"No, that's not true," or "I need to reevaluate some of this."
Yeah,
Um,
I have a difficult time with the validating part. Like I'll validate, but then get back to my point of I need you to understand this. And if you're
mhm.
not gonna validate then my section, I don't want to continue to validate yours.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's a tough dance for me because I'm like, bro, you're stepping on my toes. I'm trying to do the dance, but get off my feet.
Yeah. Right. And I think it's such a I think some people well, humans struggle to really when we validate someone to really try to understand how important it is to really adopt that perspective or adopt those things.
Mhm.
So, I I can like some people you can validate just a little bit, but then you have to it's almost like you have to reaffirm that you actually understand it and that it means a lot to them as much as it means to you. And I think that's also part of the process though of the dance is
Mhm.
like when I've had conversations with my wife and had to be like, I love you. And there's no way on the planet like I can validate I like this is understandable how you got to this conclusion. Do I still care enough to remember that this means this much to you or this impacts you this much? No. No, I do not. So I'm gonna need some more information to maybe make it click to where like, can feel that it's worthwhile remembering because
Mhm.
I just don't. I just
I
don't.
I be pressing the issue. I'm like, you need to understand that this means a lot to me. Like if you don't get it, we're not done here. Like it
Right.
was bad. It was really bad because I've talked to you off cam about years ago where me and my wife would have 4, 5 hour long arguments and debates
Mhm.
about what was this and this and having to circle back and into the wee hours of the morning. And it's like, bro, we've been going at it for too long, too long,
I those are so long, man.
bro. And because I've got the fortitude of debate and argument, I'm going to champion until the end. And I've had to learn that people around me aren't like that. They don't hold that particular type of fight in them when it comes to their passions. And I in some ways I have to realize I got to pull back because to your point of like you're not really going to care after a certain point. I'm like, yeah, I you don't care. You just want this to end now.
Yep.
And for that, I'll let it end, but also fuck you. I guess this is how we going to finish this.
Mhm.
And that's not great. Um but I've learned to push past these moments, these notions to be able to breathe in a conversation now and move past it. And I want others to kind of pick up this point here is it is going to take time, but it is work that you do have to do.
Mhm.
Like, there's no avoiding it. If you do actually want the change, you cannot get around this point here. You literally have to walk this path.
Yeah.
And
So true.
it's gonna be rough biting your tongue. Sucks to suck, but to have a better narrative and a better position on how you want to explain yourself in the future, you have
Mhm.
to get through these moments here. So whether it be through anger that you have to talk, through
Oh god.
anxiety, or depression, you have to find your will to fight in it,
Mhm.
because that's the only way people are gonna care sometimes.
Mhm.
And even then,
Yeah.
recognize they still might not, and call it quits after that. Call it fucking quits after that. If you recognize they do not care, all right, be done. It's gonna suck because you're gonna have to eat that, swallow that pill. It's gonna be better than fighting.
Mhm. Yeah. It's true. And I don't I was at a wedding recently and there were some questions about
It happened
like
again.
best
Hold on.
huh? The what? The sound?
I don't know why it swaps over. Say something.
All right.
There we go.
How about okay.
It swaps to my speaker. I finally figured it out so where I don't have to cut the video, but
Yeah.
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 So proceed.
But so I was at this wedding and there were questions about like marriage advice. And a lot of um a lot of people were like, here's what I've learned about communication. Here's what I've learned about conflict. Here's what I've learned about all sorts of things. And then I was like second to last to go. And the only thing that came to my mind as far as pieces of advice was just to be like, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Like, I don't care what you say. I don't care what I care what you do. So you can talk about having good communication, but are you going to do it? You can talk about like
This
listening
guy.
and validating, but are
This
you,
guy.
but you know what I mean? Like, otherwise
This
it's just
guy right here. He's got it.
like, what's the point? Like, so we can say, like, here's your good advice. But if you don't do anything with it, like, it doesn't
Practice
do
what
it.
you preach, bitch ass motherfucker. I might have had another name that I was going to throw at the end of that, but I had to switch it up last minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can say that. Well, I mean,
I can.
you can.
I
Yeah.
can say
I
that.
I
You
can't say
better not say that. Listen, I made it family friendly for everybody. It's a little shaky on the family friendly part.
It's hit or miss.
If you're in the 1960s, you could get away with that language in all media. It was fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could
You could say
just
a lot of stuff.
mhm. You're good.
There's a show now called Bitchin' Cars.
No, there's not. What?
If I'm not
No.
mistaken, it's called Bitchin' Cars.
I gotta look this up now.
What's it called? Bitchin'
Mhm.
Rides. Rides, not cars.
Okay.
I so I watch cable now. Quick aside, I watch cable now. I'm almost
Yeah.
done with streaming. I'm going back, guys. I can't keep up with the streaming. I'd rather deal with the little bit of ads and just mute the thing if I need to. But there's something in the process of limiting my channel search, my show options, where
Okay.
it goes back to back in the day where you just had to find something. Just pick something or shut the TV off. And I'm like, I've been finding if I don't find anything, I'll just shut it off
Mhm.
and go do something else. We got with our house, there's this add-on package to get like Spectrum, and it's like their premium package, and you
Dude,
get
they
their internet and cable and all like access to almost all the streaming
oh,
apps as well.
all the streaming?
Uh, the vast majority, the only one that's like a regular one that people would know that's not there is Netflix.
Oh.
All the other ones, Disney Plus, Hulu, Peacock, I think Apple TV even, um, the Spectrum cable package is in there, the Zumo, app is in there, like, all that stuff, like, we automatically for what, we pay $80, added on to our rent for access to all of that.
What? Okay,
Mhm.
that's not bad.
Um, so I'm like, "Dang, I have access to the treasures of all these shows and whatnot," and I'm like, "Cable. There's too many options. I don't wanna have to choose unless I'm, like, looking for new animes to watch or something like that or catching up. That's pretty much the only streaming that I'm doing. I'll be on Pluto TV more than anything, watching King of Queens and Sabrina the
Yep.
Teenage Witch, just having a good old laugh.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys, it's a good time. It's one less hassle on your brain to have to go digging through Netflix categories and Hulu categories and all that time and time and time again, trying to look for something. Get cable and then turn the TV off.
I mean, that
It
is quite
sounds
the way
so
to do it.
old. I'm I'm
Yeah.
coming in old today, dude. I got my tea. I'm keeping my glasses on because I need to see and cable.
So true.
Man.
Man.
Okay. And then I guess the other update I got for the team today, I had my lidocaine injection for the ablation procedure. Um I had that yesterday,
Okay.
2 days ago. No, 2 days ago. And there's like no pain back here. And here's the thing. I wanted the surgery. I literally told the person who did the injection the other day, listen, I think I'd rather just go with the surgery. And then I went back and talked to my doctor to get his professional opinion where he was like, I'd prefer you to get the ablation first. Like, because the injections that we do here work for you for a time, it's gonna be the better process for you to deal with.
It,
All right,
it's hard.
man.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Put my ass to sleep, bro.
Did they?
No, I want to. You
They
know I
don't?
got insomnia. No. Oh, bro. They oh, the mark is right here. The needle it's like a super thin, kind of like an epidural needle where it came all the way through here and wrapped around to like back here.
Oh,
And I was awake. If I had my phone in my hand, I could have seen the x-ray for where they were scoping it.
that's crazy.
I think I'll do it next time. I'm gonna ask and be
It
like,
would be pretty sweet.
I want to get it recorded. So that's here, and like I got my follow up next week.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to schedule after that appointment for the following week after that. So then after another week after that, I'll have another follow up, and then after that, I'll be able to schedule the ablation. It'll be an in and out, and just a couple weeks off of PT, and then I'll be able to get going.
Sweet.
I've been like moving my head extra. I still get dizzy because it has nothing to do with this side until PT, but like
Yeah.
feeling wise, feeling pretty good.
Good.
I wanted them to knock my ass out, bro. Just let me go to bed. Dig in the back of the skull and let me go to sleep.
Yeah, do it. Do what you want. Just I don't want to be awake for it.
I bro, it's weird because everyone I talk to, they're like, bro, I'm scared about getting on the table. Anesthesia's not scared of you. I'm like, it's the best sleep of my life. As someone with insomnia who doesn't get great sleep, I'll be out. Get off me.
Yeah,
Let me get a couple minutes. They're trying to wake me up.
I I'm really like I don't mind it.
Oh, so good.
I mostly don't want someone nearby once I'm coming to, because like I know I say a lot of things off the cuff with you, but there's a lot of things I don't say, and and that's what I don't want to
I
happen.
don't think it'll happen to you. If it didn't happen to me, because we're very similar, although that doesn't mean anything for body chemistry. I'm like the kind of traps that we put around our brain, they're multi-leveled. They you'd really have to
Okay,
break through.
okay,
Like a lot of people around us have not set up safeguards because we say stuff. And Brandon
it's
has
some
admitted it, Walter. So
it is some stuff.
we
It is some.
say stuff in here. Hey, it'll never see the light of day. It'll
Mm-mm,
never see the light of day.
mm-mm,
So we put containers after container after container around this thing we call a brain.
mm-mm.
So I believe that you would wake up like me and just be good to go, like ready to move on.
Yeah.
I've never said anything frivolous.
Okay. I yeah. I
And
could
I've
see
pressed my
maybe.
morphine trip like hella times in a row. When I
They have
broke
a
my
limit on
arm,
it. They have a limit on it. They don't give you free, just like,
it
"Go
wasn't.
for it."
Oh wow!
No, I mean,
Like
no, you can't. No, because
no,
there's
it because it's only like every hour that I would actually inject. But
yeah.
hour on the hour, your boy was pushing that. My mom's like, "Why are you still clicking it?" I'm like, "It's not doing anything."
Hush, mom. Let me be.
Bro, she
Let
was
me be.
chatting with like one of the hospital reps that came in because this was back to when my brother broke it and whatnot. So they had to go through all that and whatnot.
Yep.
So they're chatting, and here's the thing: they're not even talking about me no more. They over there talking about massage therapy and aromatherapy and stuff like that. Bro, they did not give two fucks about Javon. After the first couple minutes, they was buddy buddy, and I'm over here like they ain't nothing on TV. So what y'all want to talk about? And then man, so they walked out the room, bro. They walked out.
Yep.
I ain't fuck with you, boy. They like his high ass.
I think,
You'll be fine.
yeah, it'd probably be fine. It would
I'd
be
I'd tell
the only time I think,
everybody, don't be afraid to get a little gas. It'll be all right. More times than not, you'll be fine. And
yeah.
listen, it one of the medications they give you. Here's the reason you don't remember anything is because it literally wipes that shit off.
Oh,
That
yeah.
propofol.
That is the MIB, like, light, like, bloop.
Ding.
Yeah.
Bro, I and women have that naturally just because of giving birth. They got the hormone that they need to cut us some slack, picking on us for passing out and shit in the hospital. Not that I passed out, but I did come close. But I've got a vestibular thing, so I was able to use that as an
Yeah,
excuse. I
yeah,
said,
oh, yeah.
crack jokes. You're talking about a disabled person. I said, try me. I got
Uh,
issues.
yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
But you see the America's Funniest Home videos of the dudes in the hospital just over there nauseous and stuff. He doesn't have the hormones associated with this practice. That's why women used to take care of the entire practice of it because men weren't set up for this. Anyway, it's a long story for another day. Oh,
I
listen,
mean,
guys.
it's
Oh,
a
go
handy
for
thing.
it.
It's
It
a handy
is.
thing, though, for, like, how much their body goes through. Can you imagine if you're like, "Should we have another kid?" And their body's like, "Remember this?"
My
Yeah.
wife right now, and I'm like, you remember how the uterus was pulling away from the inner walls and stuff? "You were bleeding
We-
a lot?" She's like, "So
I got this
another?"
kid.
I'm
I got
like,
this kid over here. I got this. Look at this. She's
"She's
so cute.
great. I do it now.
Yeah.
I do it again." I'm like, Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Let's run that one back.
Run it
Let's run.
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be ready this time." Alright, let me leave on some good advice real quick, and then get on out of here. I'm gonna keep bringing our show tagline up because I think it's just a good lesson for everybody. The reason we are called Jovial Pursuit and the reason our tagline is "Fail in the Right Direction" is because it is the recognition that we are bound to stumble, fall even, and sometimes create holes for ourselves that's going to be really hard to get out of. And I can only implore you to keep fighting, to keep moving toward the positive direction that you want to actually be. It's going to
Yeah.
take times, it's going to take trials, tribulations, and so forth. But I promise you'll be a better person on the other side. And I won't stop until everyone understands that in life we are just going to go through some of these things and we can't get stuck in these moments. Or at least when we do get stuck, we have to recognize we can't stay there forever. I want to see the best for all of humanity. And that means acknowledging, recognizing, and doing the things that you need to move forward progressively in your life. And I say that with love. All right, y'all. Peace.